Hello everybody, Spooky Sandwoman here. Thank you for checking out episode 18 of Asagao Academy. Last episode... Oh my god! Romance. Potential romance. So Mai mentioned that the flower festival was happening. It had been creeping up on us, and that we had forgot to ask someone. And who pops in our head? Multiple guys. But who did we pick? I picked Jirard. 'Cause I don't know. I feel like in real life Jirard's a cool dude. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. We're gonna kiss or something. It's gonna be cute. Ah! Okay. I woke up late the next morning, the day of the flower festival. I was buzzing with anticipation, but because of that, it took me forever to wake up. Now, it was almost noon, and I rubbed my eyes as I arose. Hey there, sleepyhead. Good morning. You slept even later than I did. That's impressive, Hana. I sat up in bed and something on the edge of my desk caught my eye.
Hey.
What's that?
I don't know.
Oh, that? A letter for you. It came in the mail this morning, so I just sent it. I scrambled out of bed and into my desk chair, ripping open the letter. Whoa, jeez, calm down. It's not like it's going anywhere. Turning away from her, I started to read. It's my dad! Little Blossom, how have you been doing these past few weeks? I'm sorry I haven't found the time to write. Your pa's been working real hard lately, and I seem to go right to sleep when I get home. I know things were difficult for you here, and I only hope you're having a better time where you are now. It isn't the same without you here. I miss your cheeriness and watching TV with you, and most of all, your pink hair bobbing around the kitchen. Hana, I know you feel bad about the pressure this must be putting on me, but don't. I do this because I love you. There is nothing I want more in this world than your happiness. I miss you, Hana. Be strong. Your Papa. Oh, Dad! My hands trembled. Tears filled my eyes. I hadn't written to him since arriving at Asagao. As many times a day as he's crossed my mind, I'd just been busy with other things. He must be worried, sick, and from the sound of things, he was also depressed. I missed my father. I missed my home. I missed helping him. If I wasn't around to cook him breakfast, he almost never ate. He kept saying it was fine, but he was getting older, without Mom there to take care of him. Hana? Are you okay? I wiped my eyes on my sleeve. Yeah, I'm fine. I miss my dad. I picked up a pencil and paper and began to write, trying hard to block out the tears. Eventually, Mai turned on her own work and let me be. Dad, I'm doing really great here. This has been the best change of my life. I have a best friend, and I might join a club. I even have a date! You sacrificed so much to bring me here. I know I hardly gave you any choice with the way things were going. I was spoiled and ungrateful, and you always did whatever was necessary for me. I miss you so much, but thank you. I know this was a huge sacrifice. Please eat well and take care of yourself. Remember, 2 glasses of water in the morning and 1 before bed. And have breakfast. Scrambled eggs are easy to make. Draw a smiley face on them and ketchup, just like I would if I was there. I'll send my love through that, so make sure you do it. I miss you. And tell Mom happy birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. It's a festival. I walked to the festival area alone, wary of students and strangers passing by with friends and family. It was a little nerve-wracking to go to the festival to meet Jirard rather than walk there with him. Ooh. I felt silly in my yukata, overdressed even. No one was shooting me weird looks or anything, but the thought of wandering the festival alone and being stood up followed me like a hunting dog. There was a stall on the edge of the festival that sold beautiful silk scarves, apparently all created by the little old man behind the booth, and I stood at the corner of it, searching the crowd for Jirard. Oh. You okay there, miss? I can't do an old man voice, I'm so sorry. You okay there, miss? That's the closest I'm gonna get. I flushed. It must be more obvious that I was on edge than I thought. Yes, I'm fine, thank you. Oh, look at my little yukata, so cute. The old man watched me for a few seconds, and I squinted at him. He looked oddly familiar. You know, it took me a while to get in the business of scarf making. I never set out to become a weaver. Guess you weren't a believer. Ha! Okay. But I wanted to make a great present for my wife on our 20th anniversary. Being a teacher in a poor town, I never had enough money to buy her one of the fancy silk scarves she wanted. I decided to make one myself. She showed it off to the entire town, and eventually I launched a side business selling scarves. Isn't that funny? Now I wonder whether it was meant to be. Why are you telling me this? You're a young lady alone at a festival. It's a good omen if I ever heard one. You can never guess what the future holds for you. Believe in yourself, alright? Believe that you're worth something, and something will come. So you...
Hana!
Hana! There you are! Oh my god, he's got an itty bitty kitty t-shirt. Jirard finally appeared, a sheepish look on his face. Sorry, I'm late. I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Not at all. It's rude to keep a lady waiting, young... What the It's rude to keep a lady waiting, you know. The old man glared at Jirard, who flushed. Mr. Saitomo, it's nice to see you. I wish I could say the same. Boys these days have no class. And speaking of class, don't forget about the test on Thursday.
Oh.
Yes, sir. Jirard grabbed the tip of my elbow, leaning down to whisper in my ear, Let's get out of here. When we were safe enough distance away, Jirard released me. Mr. Saitomo's everywhere. He's a nice old man, but he sure can get on your case sometimes. He was really sweet to me.
Really?
Was he? That's great. Anyways, did you have somewhere in particular you wanted to go? I guess I would like to see the bonfire at some point. Other than that, no.
All right.
Great! Jirard reached into his pocket. He pulled out a weathered-looking scroll, which he unrolled with a flourish. You see, realizing that this was your first time here, I made a list of all the most important places we should visit. Of course he did. You fucking nerd. Of course, the truth is that they're all important, so they're all on here. But they're listed in order of most interesting, so we'll hit the most important areas first. Jirard, that's so kind of you. Already my legs are aching. Jirard laughed. It's no trouble for you, Hana. But again, I'm sorry I was late. This list is the reason. I've been working on it since you asked me. You asked me! Almost ran out of time taking Mr. Saitomo's last online quiz. That's why he was sassing me.
Really?
Oh. Jirard, he didn't have to go through all that trouble for me. I wanted to, and it was no trouble at all.
See what I mean?
People are what's most important, and I want to do my best to show you a good time.
Jirard.
Jirard? Who was this arbiter of joy and goodwill standing before me? Was I really expected to believe that this was a teenage boy? How old is Jirard? Isn't he like close to 30? Or 30? Something? Not only were his priorities in the right place, but he also had an unwavering sense of self. He was able to withstand the pressure of others without so much as breaking a sweat. But he was this nice to everybody, wasn't he? It wasn't just me. I wasn't special in any way. And why should I be? When have I ever done anything to repay Jirard's kindness? Instead, I sat there like some kind of log, taking and taking while he gave his all to ensure my comfort and happiness. I was the worst kind of person.
What's going on?
You okay? You look kind of sad. I snapped back into reality. Jirard and I kept walking. Now Jirard was pointing at a statue in the middle of the festival. A small woman with a flower-inspired design stood with her hands clasped, gazing happily over the festival denizens. To her right, even smaller than her, was an old man whittling wood. He was leaning against her, a sly smile on his face. It seemed like he would have been whistling. This is beautiful.
Right?
Isn't it? They put it in the middle of the festival every year, but people are so busy trying to stay together and find the right stalls that most walk right past it.
Well,
As you can tell, it's the flower spirit and the man who loved her. They're both here to watch over the town in secret. It's not much of a secret if it's a giant statue. She's clearly happy everyone is here. That's so sweet. Even after his death, he's still with her. Jirard chuckled. So you believe the myth? Well, me too. The guys always give me crap about it, but I believe something like that could have happened. And what's the harm in believing in a little magic? Jirard winked at me. Oh. 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 Huh. No, there was no way this was a teenage boy. So for our next stop, Jirard took me to what felt like every stall in the festival. Each place we got to, we stayed for only a few minutes. Time was a-wasting and we had a list to churn through. I ended up learning more about the Higanbana than I ever guessed. That an elderly nudist society came to the festival to advertise that there was a lake just off the edge of town and there was an entire alley made of just crane games. We ate takoyaki, fried ice cream, flour ice cream, cotton candy, hot dogs, and funnel cake. We saw jugglers and acrobats, couples dancing in the streets, trees with petals that glowed in the evening light. And finally, when I genuinely felt like I was about to die, we went to see the bonfire. That sounds like me. That sounds like me. Yep. Ooh. Ooh, crackling. Crackle. Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies. So, how did you like it? Higanbana is a great place, isn't it? Yeah, it's really great. We sat on a log near the edge of the clearing, and I resisted the urge to lay myself flat upon it. My yukata would be a mess, and I couldn't afford to send it to the dry cleaning. Did you like it? We didn't make it to everything, but that's okay. I saw you were kind of fading there. I mean, yeah, I can't keep up with you, I think. I don't have that much willpower to live. But I'm glad we saw all those things. Higanbana is a much more special place than I ever thought. Here I figured it was just some podunk throwaway town.
you are correct.
A lot of Asagao students think that way. They go straight for the games or the food, hang around for an hour or two, then go home to sleep. There's all this build up to the festival, and they don't even take advantage of it. Why bother going if you don't make the most of it? I'm getting the impression you're this gung-ho about everything you do. Jirard let out a hearty laugh. Apparently that struck a chord. It's just, if you're gonna do something, why would you waste time being lazy about it? Either do it or don't do it. It doesn't make sense otherwise. But this isn't something unique to me. The other guys think that way too. That's why we all bonded together so well, I think.
Really?
Really? Somehow I doubted that. PPG fell asleep in class. Jirard seemed almost completely insincere in all of his interactions with the general female population. Even Continue seemed more interested in messing around with each other than winning in their election. Granted, they were running unopposed, so maybe that made sense. Yeah, I get that reaction a lot. We seem like such a carefree bunch, and we try hard not to make people sad. We just want to do what we love, you know? Play video games, hang out with people, find something that inspires us, and maybe, if it isn't too much to ask, contribute something to people. I think it's easy to overlook how hard we're all working, but if you knew where to look, you'd see how much they're all fighting. Jirard stared wistfully into the fire. So they were all secretly fighting hard, huh? Good for them. They at least knew something they wanted to fight for. Me, on the other hand, I had no idea. More than that, I wasn't sure I could fight for something, even if I did.
Hi, I'm gonna need you to scoot out of there, okay? That's a spot you cannot. That is a no-go zone.
That's a no-go zone. The past year showed me who I truly was, and I didn't like the picture it painted. Lonely, misanthropic, a self-made victim, angry, bitter, resentful, distrustful, shy, unconfident. All these words floated up in front of me, triggered by Jirard's words as if it was a magic spell. Compared to these guys, I was totally out of my league. It was a wonder any of them wanted to spend time with me, with the kind of negative, boring person I'd become. Ooh, wow. Right here. I feel that. Before my last year at Amamarisu, I was such a cheerful girl, relatively outgoing, clever, and now, well, you've got that look on your face again. What's up with that? It's nothing, really. I couldn't just spill all my insecurities on him, especially not now. That would put a huge damper on our date. But as I tried to wave it off, Jirard grew only more determined.
What's going on?
Tell me. I'm sure there's something. If I can help in any way, I want to. Jirard, bud, you don't know what a can of worms you are trying to open here right now. Should I risk it? Oh no! Choices! Ooh. Oh, he wants me to tell him. He wants me to tell him, so I'm gonna tell him.
Well,
Well, this is gonna sound really stupid and insecure, and it's a total downer, and I'm really sorry about that. Jirard took my hand in his, searching my face. Don't even worry about it. Hit me. Okay. So good! He was so good! How could any one person be so nice? How on earth did I find myself on a date with such a nice person? It's because I picked him. Hi, I picked him. I'm the picker. It's just that I feel like compared to you, I'm so not worth it. Kind of. I know it's silly, but I just think I've done so many stupid things in the past, and I used to be a better person, and if you knew all those things, there's no way that'd change how I feel about you. How you feel about me? I mean, you know, caring about you. Unless you killed someone. Or a puppy. Both of those would be totally unacceptable. Or a kitten. Dunzo. But, Jirard, I did kill a puppy. That one time. It was an accident. I got cleared. Did you kill someone? Well, no. Have you harmed a baby doggy? I don't know why that got me. No. Then you're quite alright in my book. Seriously, don't even worry your silly head about that. I'm not worried about who you were in the past. I'm worried about who you are right now. And the Hana in front of me right now is someone definitely worth caring about.
Jirard.
Jirard! Jirard chuckled. Anyways, I think it's time we head back. You seem a bit tired. But I didn't want to end the night on that note. No need to push yourself on my account. We can always hang out more next week, right? Gasp! Right, we can! That means you want to hang out and you like me. And you enjoy my company. Jirard stood and helped me off my ever so comfy log. This time we walked back to campus and I was totally at ease. Jirard's bright personality had a way of lighting up even the darkest of corners. It didn't take long until we were in front of my dorm saying goodbye. And I'm gonna say goodbye because it's the end of this episode. Oh, that was... Oh my god, that was fucking cute as shit! I did not harm a baby doggy. Where did my baby kitty go? Where... She was somewhere. I saw her. I felt her presence. She probably went under the bed. Anyway, I'm gonna end this episode off here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. Share with your friends if you like, no, I was gonna say flower festivals, but I said that last episode. If you like ever so comfy logs. I don't know how tired you have to be to find a log very comfortable, but I don't ever want to get to that point of exhaustion. So, bye-bye!